Hi, Tim Horschler, New Voyager Trading with another version of Tim Talks. And today we're going to be talking about mounting the optional jumbo flyer on the Kromski Minstrel wheel. For those who have these wheels that are a few years old, maybe even 9 or 10 months old from today's date, you're going to have to do some adaptation to the base of the mother of all here, where the front maiden hole goes through the base here, in order to allow you to change in and out the jumbo posts. So you're going to end up with two posts here, your jumbo and your regular one, and they have to be able to come in and out easily. The Kromskis have attached to the front maiden in several different ways here on the Minstrel over time. On this one, you'll see that it has a screw and a washer here going up through the base into the front maiden. And this type of wheel with this screw in is going to be a little easier to adapt than the older version, which was simply had a hole in the base here, and the maiden was put in and glued. So getting that out is what we're going to have to work on, making sure we have a clean hole for the maiden post to go in and out of. You'll see on the bottom of it there's no screw, nothing there that is to secure the post from the bottom side. So we'll do the Minstrel that has the frame here that comes off of an older Kromski Minstrel wheel. And here the first thing we want to do is we want to remove the majority of this post, and we're going to cut it off. We want a nice flat surface here to work with to drill through. What we're going to be doing is using the drill to remove this glued in wood that's in the hole. So using something like a pool saw or a band saw, a regular hand saw, we want to cut right here at the front where you see this notch. All right there. That's a nice spot that leaves us a nice platform in which to work. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm going to put this in a vise just to hold it, so we cut well. That's off camera. Let me do that, and then we'll come back over here and show you what that looks like. Okay, we have this cut now, and you can see we're just leave a little stub here, and it's flat. And next thing we want to do is find the middle of that. You want that spade bit to be going right smack dab in the middle of this. And in my case, I've got a little tool that does that. And we've got a little marking knife. And this just is a tool that finds the center of a round piece of stock. And I'm going to use this sharp knife here to mark lines that bisect the middle of this post. And I can see where they cross now, that's going to be the middle. You can do this with some other means. You can even eyeball it. You're probably going to be close enough. But you want to get a spot where that spade bit can latch hold of and start going down through the wood. If you have a little dimpling tool, you can take this and mark that spot, and it'll create a dimple. And we're going to now use that for that spade bit to go down through. And we're going to mount it on the press just as we did the last one. We're going to get it so that that spade bit is in that dimple. And I'm going to just hold it there and apply my clamps. All right, I've got it centered here, and I can see I've got this baby right down here where I want it. A little adjustment here. Okay, we're going to lock this in place. I've got right where I want it, and now what we want to do is start to take off some of this wood down here until we start to go through that base. Until we get into the base, we're not going to cut it all out with this size spade bit, but go slowly. Take just a little bit of wood at a time. If you don't get this perfectly centered, you're still okay. Your new maiden posts are going to hide anything here at the top. Remember, I've set the depth on this. I don't want to drill through the base here. I want to go down to where I just come through and I can see where that center hole is going to be. All right, I'm down at the bottom. Let me run it in and out a couple times. And there we have a hole down through there. And we've got some wood here that we need to break off now. And that's mostly just the top wood. Okay, I've cleaned it out with reaching in there with a needle nose plier, and I was able to get all that out. And we have a pretty good hole there right now. It needs to be cleaned up just a little bit, and you can see on the underside we have just a little hole here where we're going to use that 1/4 inch drill bit to come through this side. So we'll do it right from here. Take it slow, don't let it pop through hard. Okay, so we've got our bottom hole now. It's in there, and we want to clean out the top side. And you can do this several different ways. I've created a little shaft with sandpaper on it, and you wanted to go down that hole and clean it up. Let me mount this and I'll show you how I do it. Okay, in my case I have a drill press and I've got this mounted now, and it's just like a circular sander here. And we're going to turn it on, and we're going to bring our hole up to it and get it down in there. And we're just going to go around the sides, cleaning up that hole. And we're going to take our maiden post and see if it goes down through there. Let me turn it off so you can hear me. Great, goes right down through, and exactly the way we want it. And we can put that washer on now. And make sure she's parallel with the back. It's in there snugly. This is almost easier than the other one we did. Not much extra work other than drilling that wood out of the hole here that was glued in there. So now you've got your Minstrel adapted, so these posts can come in and out. You're going to be getting 2 posts with your wheel. Your regular maiden, because for those that have it glued in, it's going to be destroyed. And then your jumbo maiden post, and you change these in and out using this washer and brass finger knob down underneath here. And with that done, you're set to go. Again, if you're not comfortable doing this work yourself, get somebody else to do it. You can see it takes just a few minutes to do. Anyone can do it. You can probably do it with a handheld drill as opposed to a drill press, but if you have a press, it makes it just a little bit easier. So now you can go back and forth with your flyers, get the different ratios, bobbin size that you want, and you've got your wheel that has been adapted now, so it's the same as all minstrels being produced today. That's it for Tim Talks. We hope this was helpful for you. Check back for more videos in the future. Thanks.